Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nketiah.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nketiah.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and my lad, ambitious and adventurous too.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That has been cut short. Oh, and he's through the middle. Doucouré. Now it's Kamada, and he's got... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. It is a corner. Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gordon. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He's away! Isak! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mitchell. Ball's gone out of play. Murphy, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's intervened well there. Mateta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is a little undercooked. Kamada. He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. Nketiah is in a really good position out wide. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Nketiah. Oh, good ball! And he's heaved it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And through to the goalkeeper. Mitchell. And that has been knocked clear. Willock.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lacroix. Munoz.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Mitchell. That has ended up in no man's land, and he was quick to react. And that's a good ball. Target. Gordon. Out of play for a throw. Target. Botman. Now Target. Willock. Nketiah. Kamada. Now it's Mateta. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, super ball! And he's there to get it away. There's the whistle for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
So it's been even so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? That's cause for mild irritation. Mitchell. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Richards. Foot in. Out to the left it goes. Richards unable to make it. Isaac! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a goal kick. Taken back almost at once. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now the finish! Really well taken goal.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Goal! After 59 minutes.
Crystal Palace have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here.
29,830.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played back in. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
Richards. Can he put it away! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after
Crystal
66
Palace are
minutes
doing
is
very nicely,
number
thank you.
26.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
But he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Crystal Palace, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Mitchell. Kamada. Nketiah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's in a good position here. That is a crunching tackle. Gordon. No way through there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he'll shoot here. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Isak. Willock. Oh, what sort of goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7. Johnson.
Terrific header.
Number 10.
No messing
Gordon.
about, just bludgeoned
Number
away.
23. Jacob Murphy. Number 2. Trippier. Coming on the field. Number 8. Tonali. Number 36.
Cut it out.
Number 11.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Longstaff. Into the last 5 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shad cuts it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Eze. Now it's Sarr. Pope catches it safely. Longstaff. Now it's Hughes. Now it's Sarr.
Has been
Mateta.
indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Goal! Number 14.
A case now of
Mateta.
complete control. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the runner. Longstaff. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be the final act. Crystal Palace can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Unlucky lads.
Which is somewhat what we've witnessed,
Let's hope for
Jim.
better luck next time.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 3 minutes is...
So the game's first significant
Number
moment,
11,
and it's come earlier than perhaps we
Maria.
anticipated. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's
That was
Doku.
lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Matheus Nunes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Doku. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. Kokchu. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Real chance! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 6.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aktukolu. Shapes to shoot! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Benfica really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Doku. He's found a way through. Doku. Doku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Aktukolu! And now they can clear their lines.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Matheus Nunes gets it clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good spot, he's seen the run. No way through, so... And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
30 minutes gone. He's gone forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Antonio Silva. Kokchu. Renato Sanchez. And can he finish it? And he's really put himself on the line here. Benfica have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Renato Sanchez. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Bruyne pinches it off him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Di Maria. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Always onto this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Doku. A real chance if he can get through. Well, there's the clearance. Renato Sanchez. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Benfica are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Forwards and with intent. Well, that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Doku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the flag has stayed down. He's had a hit! It goes to show he is human after all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's Renato Sanchez. And he's there to retrieve it. That is a great ball. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here.
This match was 71,550.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aktukolu. And he's intervened well there.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
67 minutes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
De Bruyne.
This has
Number
become one
24.
superb game of football.
Guardiola.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been through.
Doku!
Number 4.
Their
Reinders.
attempt, just the wrong
6.
outcome.
Ake.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Spread neatly. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ake. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Otamendi. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is a brilliant interception. Chance here to counter. Doku. It's anyone's ball now.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third
11,
corner of the game.
Doku. Number 5, Stones.
Up he goes! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 84 minutes is number 16.
So we have a breakthrough.
Rodri.
Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. There they go, hunting again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Otamendi. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Otamendi.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Velotti.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
Hello, attendees. This
Thrilling,
is a
nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
After 4 minutes,
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going? Oh, what has happened here? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Asensio, played right into his path. Has a goal! Well, now in he goes again. Decent enough try. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. He's been picked out. He's cut it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's played him through. Lovely feet. Watkins. Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 25 minutes is...
So that's 2 now without
9.
reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Digne. He won't be happy with that one. Can he spark a counter here? He could be in here. And he's intervened well there. Cash.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great ball if he can get there. Rashford. Pau Torres. He's in here! And that's an excellent interception. Tielemans.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! Now he's off and running. Pau Torres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's been drilled in. Goes to finish! Yes! And again. They simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Goal! After 40
A case now
minutes
of complete control.
Number 20.
Half-time getting close now. No way through there. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Looking for the runner. That is a brilliant interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Terrific header! And the keeper threw out a limb. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Asensio. Tielemans. Now it's Watkins. Face to face with the keeper. Chance! Goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
The goal scorer after 50 minutes is...
So is this the start of a comeback?
Watkins!
Well, they put it back in a hurry. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Rashford. Watkins. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant... Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big header! It's in! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Goal! After 56 minutes is number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he latch on to this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Great chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Asensio. Cash. Interesting goal. Tielemans. He's had a hit! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Marco Asensio. Number 8, Yuri Tillemans. Number 41,
Digne.
coming on the field. Number 31, Bailey. Number 7, McGinn.
That was good
Number
pressing,
27,
forced the error to put an end to
substitution.
it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Bailey, who's got away. Great hit! He has done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The goal scorer.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
Number 31,
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that.
Now the finish! He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Rashford. Number 12, Digne. Coming on the field, number 17, Marlin. Number 22, Watson.
McGinn.
Substitution
And here's
taking
a chance.
place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Konsa. McGinn. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After
Clinical,
86 minutes
just
is
clinical.
number
What a game this
9.
is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Added minutes
Oh, that's
have been
brilliantly
indicated.
defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. No, it's not getting there. Fabio Cardozo. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
We'd like to
Well, look,
inform
it was
you now
certainly
that
a
the
lot
latest
closer
travel
than I
information
expected
is
it to
currently
be.
being
It was
displayed
anything
on the
but
screen.
a foregone conclusion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
To Catalana! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's headed upfield. And they're quick to get it back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess. The stuff that makes the highlight reels, of course, but he also does a lot of good work under the radar, recycling the ball, pressing opponents. And Jim...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 9, Alexander Mitrovic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lookman. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. Retegi. Lookman.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Koulibaly gets it away. Koulibaly is there, and he can get that clear.
Kolasinac really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's there to clear it. Atalanta are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Jim City gets over and intercepts. De Roon. Lookman!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mitrovic. And he welcomes it in. Renan Lodi.
Atalanta are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kolasinac cuts out the pass. Lookman looking to get on the end of this. Milinkovic-Savic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Roon. Retegi. Jim City. And it's Kolasinac. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Danger averted for now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Al Hilal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lookman tries to get it clear. Malcolm. Renan Lodi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. To Catalana. Now the finish! Back into the middle. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Ruben Neves. Renan Lodi charging forward down that flank. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. And that is a little undercooked. De Ketelaere could try cutting inside here. Keeper sees it all the way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. De Roon. Great work on the overlap. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared.
1 minute added time.
And he was alert to it. Good spot, he's seen the run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Retegi. Lookman. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
This is a lost
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Atalanta can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ruben Neves with the clearance. De Ketelaere. Shot could be on. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
That has certainly made things interesting. Malcolm!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, well played, well played. Kolasinac kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right. And he's gone looking for safety. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's come loose. He's in, surely! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Out of play for a throw. Renan Lodi. Malcolm. And it's Ruben Neves. Malcolm! Malcolm! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And now the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely measured pass. Great hit! Milinkovic-Savic. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. Rui Patricio clears. Lookman.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ruben Neves. Al Hilal have got it back and they'll have another go. Malcolm. Oh, super ball. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has another go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Al Hilal clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Malcolm. And reclaimed it in a trice. Picked out brilliantly. Milinkovic-Savic! In he goes again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Number 6.
And it's Koulibaly.
Coming on the field. Number 15.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
16. Number 12.
Well, both sides
Substitution
might
in
have to
progress.
settle for a draw here, although...
He's through and all alone! He has a go! Ooh, a delicate chip through. Kosunu makes the interception.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a
Terrific header! Malcolm. Jim City spots it and intercepts. Some real... Rategi! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, they shouldn't...
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
You that CCTV is now in
So 90
operation
minutes
for
couldn't
your
produce a
safety.
winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great ball, and he's in here. Turns and goes back. That's a sharp pass. Pasalic. Scalvini. Malcolm. That looks a cracking ball. Great hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Interception, his positioning was spot on. He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Scalvini fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Atalanta have their second corner now. Big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Retegi. Passing. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer for Atalanta after 14 minutes in extra time.
Atalanta get themselves into the lead.
Gutman.
Malcolm.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the hit! And he's there to clear it. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a big chance! Great effort, but the end of
And
the first period of
today,
extra time.
Please take all the dustbins located
Atalanta
by the
come
entrance
roaring
gates.
back in
Thank
quite
you
some
very much
style.
for your
We've got a
cooperation.
very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution on the field. Number 29, number 5, number 8.
And so the last chance to
Ruben
find a
Neves.
winner.
Coming on the field.
It has been a
number
slugfest.
7,
Significant
number
blows
87,
landed, but still
number
no
28.
knockout.
Substitution
He is
taking
through
place.
here. And that's played in low. He can get that clear. Out towards the flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pinches it off him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
After 23 minutes,
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Strong running down that left flank. Atalanta have it back and can go again. Quadrado, he's picked his way through. Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Now
I'd
the
like
time
to
for
ask
brave
you to
hearts
join me in
and
wishing
strong
our
minds.
birthday boy a very special birthday.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Mitrovic is first to take the long walk. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So this one to restore parity.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Scamacca will take their second.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Al Hilal looking to draw level. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
And they're 2 up. He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Al Hilal are looking to save match point. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the
Hello,
end.
attendees, this is a
Well, it's been
children's
such a long match, and the
announcement.
penalty shootout is always...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this. Shapes to shoot, and another try!
That's just playing it safe and simple. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Traumeri. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, the shot. Vinicius Junior! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now there's a probing ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Galatasaray grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Demirbay, he won't be happy with that one. No way through. Torreira. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! It's in! And they're back in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior. Torreira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Frankowski. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Frankowski. Osimhen. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Half an hour played now. Oh, good-looking ball. Frankowski. Now there's a fine ball. Demirbay! That is decidedly lacking.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Demirbay. Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now the finish! Demirbay. And that's a throw-in. Sanchez. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. Osimhen. Demirbay. Frankowski. No draw this time. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rodrigo. He is through here. Decent hit! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now who's going to be first to this? Demirbay has given away a free kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good ball. He's got away. And he was alert to it. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de
the start of the second half.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Demirbay providing an outlet on that flank. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Has a goal! Galatasaray do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Jacobs. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, what has happened here? Gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. He'll try to keep this alive. Backward it goes. Bellingham. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Somewhat off target. Now it's Osimhen. Tchouaméni hits over and intercepts. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yep, it's a corner. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Madrid has the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, super find. Rodrigo. Cleared away. Chooses to go back. Goes in for the header. He's kept it out just. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15,
Mbappé.
el dorsal 6. Cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Morata. He's one-on-one. It's Morata. No mistake. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
En el minuto 71, el dorsal 77.
Galatasaray give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Hoisted in. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. And it's Icardi. Morata. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Osimhen! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
El dorsal 45.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Bardakcha, Icardi. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left. Bardakcha. Now it's Osimhen.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen.
Habrá 3 minutos.
Look at the
de
space.
descuento.
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well,
El
they've got to
dorsal
get everyone
7,
forward, and
el
maybe
dorsal
even the
22,
keeper.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 4.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is that. Galatasaray perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Galatasaray never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't